Hello friends, today we will study TTT diagram for UTech rod steel. As earlier discussed, we have studied how to plot a TTT diagram by carrying out a experimental setup. So this ultimately the final output of that experiment is a TTT diagram. So this diagram is actually a graphical representation of temperature on y-axis and time on x-axis. The time is in time log scale. So here in this figure, the upper black line indicates a lower critical temperature, that is A1 temperature. Above that A1 temperature line, stable obstinate phase is present. And this green color line indicates Perlite transformation start curve, and this second green color line indicates Perlite transformation end curve. This red color dotted portion line indicates martensitic start temperature, and this MF indicates martensite phase has finished its transformation. So beyond this C-shape curve, this green C-shape curve on the right hand side, there is a transformation is completed. So here you can see at somewhat higher temperatures, austenite will get transformed into perlite, but that perlite is coarser in nature. The interlamellar spacing between ferrite and perlite is somewhat larger, and that is why its ductility is more. So its hardness value is measured on Rockwell hardness C scale is 15, that is RC15. When austenite is cooled with further slower cooling rate, we are getting a medium perlite and fine perlitic structure. So again we can observe here the hardness value is somewhat goes on increasing. So a fine perlite is somewhat harder than a coarser perlitic structure. Then again, when steels are cooled with somewhat higher cooling rate, austenite is cooled with somewhat higher cooling rate, austenite will be untransferred till this point. From beyond this point, the bainite or perlite will start to nucleate at the grain boundaries, and when this temperature and this time is reached, the transformation will finish. So from beyond that point, there will be presence of a bainitic structure. So here you can observe upper bainitic portion and a lower bainitic portion. So here again you can observe the hardness value is still goes on increasing. Hardness value of upper bainite is RC40 and upper hardness of lower bainite is RC60. So you can observe here, depending upon phase, the mechanical properties are going to be changed. So a perlitic structure will give ductile property and higher machinability property, but with somewhat lower cooling rate, with increasing hardness, the hardness value increases and ultimately ductility and toughness value goes on reducing. When steels are cooled with this higher temperature above lower critical temperature with this much cooling rate, then it will from this point to this point there will not be any transformation as such. Austenite will be in a metastable stage, but once the temperature is reached, martensite start temperature is reached, that may be in the range of 200 to 250 degrees Celsius, martensite will start to nucleate, and as the cooling rate goes on proceeding, the martensite will end here. So austenite to martensite transformation will only begin when the rate of cooling is more than critical cooling rate. So critical cooling rate will be such a rate of cooling where we are not going to allow any kind of transformation to occur, or we are going to suppress the transformation. This graph is indicating time temperature transformation curve or isothermal transformation diagram for a UTech rod steel. Isothermal transformation hold at T1 temperature. When the temperature is held at this constant temperature, austenite will be getting transformed into perlite, and that perlite may be a coarser structure or fine structure. When T2, that is when temperature is maintained at suppose 500 degrees Celsius, austenite will get transformed into a combination of bainite and perlitic structure. When temperature is maintained at 400 or somewhat lesser than 400 degrees Celsius, as denoted by temperature T3, austenite will get transformed into bainite. So till this point there will not be any transformation has started, but when the dotted line is reached, the transformation will be ended, and the transformation products may be perlite, a combination of perlite and bainite, or a complete bainitic structure. But when cooling takes place with this cooling rate, which is the more than critical cooling rate, there will not be any transformation from austenite to perlite or bainite. Directly austenite will get transformed into martensite. So here there is this kind of transformation is not a constant temperature transformation, it is a diffusion-less transformation. So transformation of martensite occurs because of diffusion-less transformation. So to produce martensite, we should quench at a rate such as to avoid nose of C-shape curve. So this region indicates the C-shape curve, nose of TTT diagram. It is called as the critical cooling rate. So this dark brown color line indicates the rate of cooling which is more than critical cooling rate, and this line will be the critical cooling rate. If we quench between martensite start and martensite finish, we will get a mixture of martensite and austenite called as a retained austenite. Retained austenite is a untransformed austenite which is yet not transformed. This is the TTT diagram for a hyper-eutectoid steels, means steels with carbon percentage between 0.8 to 2% carbon steel. So similar to hyper-eutectoid case, hyper-eutectoid composition, we have austenite plus cementite. So here you can see the red color portion indicates the one presence of cementite phase. So here you can observe austenite plus cementite for a temperature between T2 and TE, that is lower critical temperature. We will end with austenite plus cementite. For a temperature below TE temperature, that is lower critical temperature, but above the nose of C-shape curve, first we have formation of pro-eutectoid cementite followed by eutectoid formation of eutectoid austenite plus cementite. So because of more and more percentage of carbon, the C-shape curve will be shifting somewhat towards the right hand side. So TTT diagram for 0.8% carbon will be different than TTT diagram for a 1.2% carbon steel, or a hypoeutectoid steel case of a 0.4% carbon steel.